Okay guys, so today sees a new era in the art of wasting time. Yes, you will waste a lot less time from now on, and that is because they've introduced two very useful updates. The first one I'm going to talk about is the quick loadout update. Now this is basically exactly what it says on the tin. You can have a number of set items that you wear frequently, so that you don't have to keep taking them out the bank and then equipping it and then making sure you don't forget something. That will waste a lot of time, and that has been a major concern in terms of time wasted, especially for PvMers. So in this video I just like to go through the update and how you can use it. So first of all, you see this preset menu in the bank interface. You just simply click on it, and then it opens up these 5 different preset options. So what you can do, you don't even need to have this open. What you can do is you can have everything that you need to make a preset. So first of all, you'll need to equip everything that you need and that you think you will keep using the same things again and again. For example, as you saw there, I have a preset for barrows, rots, and I'll be using the exact same outfit every single time. So I don't want to be taking out all these stuff every single time. So I just saved it as a preset, as you can see. So what you simply need to do, you don't even need this open to start with. Say you're gonna go mage something for a slayer task or something. Let me just quickly show you guys. This is obviously not what you would have wielded if you're gonna mage something for a slayer task, but anyway, this is basically I'm just showing you guys what to do now. So yeah, so say I've got everything I need and I'm going to use this preset every single time. Then what I would do is click on the preset menu, click on one of the presets that you haven't used up already, and click on save. And then you can choose a name. You can choose either to save your backpack or your equipped items, or you can choose both, which is what people tend to do if they're PvMing mostly, because you need the potions and stuff as well as the equipped items. So you can choose a preset name. There's a ton of different names, boss names, skilling names, sailing lol, mini games, and just random numbers and names you can choose for yourself. You simply click on one of these things. I'm just going to say role playing, and press confirm, and there you go. You have to confirm it, of course, and that's it. Now there's another option. You can choose whether to have this as a quick loadout. Well, now what this does is that you don't need to go into this interface to load it up each time. If you choose it as a quick loadout, obviously you would do this if it's something that you use frequently. So obviously I do barrows frequently, or bossing in general frequently, then I would use it as a quick loadout. If it's something you won't do very frequently and it's not in your top 2 priority list, then I would obviously choose it. I would obviously not use it as a quick loadout, but yeah, for example, barrows I've chosen it as my quick loadout 1, and when I go to my bank I don't need to open up this interface and then select it and select load like this. So this is something I saved earlier. I don't need to do that. I can simply quickly click on this button over here, or this button, as you can see. So that's basically how that works. And how you can access it when you're not in the bank is you can click on F2, I do believe, the gear interface, or you can just click on this icon over here. Oh wait, not that one. Zen, don't mess up here. Anyway, you can probably figure it out. Oh yeah, okay, that one. So yeah, you can choose it when you're not in a bank as well, but obviously you probably need to be at a bank so that you can get all the items you need. Anyway, that's basically how it works. There's some more perks to it, like you can obviously unlock a few more using the Solomon's rune coins, loyalty points, or stuff like that. And yeah, you can change it at any time. You can also obviously delete it, you can load it and save it, you can change it at any point. And as you can see in my chat box, if you don't have the exact amount of something that you saved, then it will come up with the error, but that usually tends to be stuff like runes, which obviously you won't have the exact same amount of runes or bolts or something every single time, so that's probably not so much of an issue. But yeah, this is basically how this works. On the note of the quick loadouts, there's also a couple of things I forgot to mention earlier. First of all, you need to have the bank open as well as a preset interface in order to load an interface, as you can see in the chat box over here. So for example, if I try to load this one, obviously I can't because I don't have the items. And yeah, that's basically that. Let me just load it up to show you guys it actually works, and there you go, it works, doesn't it? And yeah, also what they introduced was this new worn interface, worn equipment interface in the bank interface itself. So it's a bit easier instead of having to look, for example, in the interface outside of the bank. That's usually what I tend to do. Because you can't do it in the bank, but now they've introduced this, so that should be pretty useful. As you can see all the statistics and everything that you can usually see when you look at your worn equipment outside the bank. So yeah, okay, now if you really want some more interfaces, more loadouts unlocked, then you can click on this button over here. Obviously there are 5 different presets you can save for members and only 2 for non-members. But yeah, if you want some more, you can click on this button over here next to one of the locked ones, and you'll have a number of options. So you can rent it out for several weeks at a time, and you can use any of these 3 different forms of currency. Obviously you can only use bonds for the ones that have the bond symbol next to them, and yeah, the cost you can just look it up, decide for yourself. I don't see why many people want to rent this, so I would just probably buy it. Yeah, to buy it you need a lot more than if you wanted to rent it. So it's up to you, I guess. Personally, I don't think I'll be using any of these locked ones because I think 5 is plenty for me. Because pretty much all of them will be bossing ones, and I don't think there are more than 5 bosses that I need to that I will be going to frequently that I need quick presets for. So yeah, that's basically it, and I hope this feature is comes very useful, turns out very useful for you guys. So yeah. Okay, so the second and final update they brought out today was the drag and drop update. You can also destroy stuff using this update. So let me just demonstrate what you can do. For example, this ball of wool, you can usually just drop it if you had it in your inventory. But if you click on it and then hold your mouse down and then put it outside over here and then unclick it, you can just destroy it without having to actually drop it. So it'll just remove it from the game completely. So I guess that's a easier way of uncluttering your bank, and you can just drag stuff to your inventory and back to your bank and swap it with this item over here. And if you have the noted stuff, then you can immediately destroy a ton of stuff. For example, let's have a look. This thing I've had like for 5 years, and I could never destroy it because it's untradeable, and I just wanted to get rid of it. But because I couldn't note it before until recently, well, I just couldn't be bothered to destroy it. Now I'm just going to destroy it. As you can see, I don't need to drop it, I can just destroy it. Or let me just show you something else. If you put it in your inventory and then you put it outside, it will just drop it. As you can see, it gives a message because it's a high value item or put all together. So yeah, you can drop it that way, or you can destroy it the way I just showed you by just dragging it outside your bank. And yeah, so you can, as you can see, there are a number of ways to clean up your bank, and hopefully these ways will come in useful. Make sure to, if you want something, if you only want one of something that is unstackable, then make sure you don't have the noted option. If you want to take a ton of items out which are unstackable, then obviously take the noted option and then put it outside like this. So yeah, I hope you guys find this update useful, and this demonstration I hope has helped you understand the mechanics, especially the quick loadout mechanics. That's going to come in extremely useful in my opinion. I hope it does for you guys as well, and yeah, have fun.